What it do, it's your girl coming through with another video. Hello, if you're new here, my name is rezz and welcome to my channel. Welcome to my channel. I said what? Too much air. You know, I'm still trying to find like a jingle to sing at the beginning. I still haven't got it. I still have not got it. Anyways, today's video is going to be a challenge video. Dun dun dun. Basically, it's just a challenge of me answering 13 questions that I made up that I feel will be cool questions to ask old SL players, you know, and I feel like the answers to these questions could help new players as well. And I'm just nosy. These are questions I want to know the answer to from some avatars, you know what I mean, from some people. So yeah, so I hope if you see this video, you do the challenge too. If not, I guess it's just gonna be me. Okay. So I don't know, ramble on too much at the beginning. Let's get started with these questions. Now, the first one is, when was your rezz day? My rezz day was 7th of February 2009. So you do the math, okay? You do the math. What is the oldest thing in your inventory? Wow, okay. So I've been here a long time, and obviously over time I have deleted some things. So, but what is still in my inventory that is the oldest thing after I use like the filter from the filter kind of thing feature, and I found out that the oldest thing in my inventory is this golf cart that I bought in 2009, like the year. I think it's in September of 2009 I got this. But this was like a few months into my SL beginnings. Now, I can't believe I still have this damn golf cart. Yeah, no, I don't think I can delete it now. It's like part of my history. Next question. Reveal the oldest photo you have in your inventory and explain the picture. Oh, I love this question. Like, I really want like other people to answer this question. So the oldest photo I have of me in my inventory is this photo right here. This is me back in, I think the date was May 18th, 2009. So this is like 3 months into my SL life. So this is how I looked 3 months into SL. Okay, I thought I was popping. What? So to explain this picture, well, I was in this sim, and this is what I really liked about old SL. I was in a sim called what was the sim called? I think it was called like New York City to Cali. And the only reason why I know that is because the picture tells you where you took the picture from. So yeah, so the sim was called New York City to Cali, and like it was the most popular sim to be at. Like everyone just hanging out there. So it was kind of like a shopping sim. So they had different stores, but people just hang there like just chilling. And I think in one store there was like a photo booth type of thing where like you go in, there's a pose ball, and then you go in and then it kind of fix your camera so it looks like a photo booth, and it had all these different frames you could add. So I went in there and I put on the flyers outfit I had and I just took a picture, and I have more pictures as well in this photo booth with some other people. I think one was like my best friend at the time, or a really close friend at the time. I no longer speak to her. I don't know where she is. So yeah, that's the picture. It was me in a photo booth back in May 2009. Look at how I looked. Move on. Get that picture off the screen. Next question. Okay, how many SL romantic relationships have you been in? Oh, juicy. Okay, me personally, like right now, I no longer do SL relationships anymore. Like, I'm just here strictly for for my personal enjoyment, and along those lines I will make friends, but I'm not looking for romance, because like, seriously, looking for romance in SL is like, no. It's like walking on fire. Like, you don't know who's who, you don't know who to trust, you don't know. So I'm like, nope, that's not me. But back in the day, I did used to, and I think in total, I had two relationships back in the day. Yeah, I'm not gonna explain more about that, but the answer is 2. So I just thought of another question that wasn't originally in my list, but I definitely want to add. And that question is, have you had SL sex? And if so, when was the last time you had it? Juicy, I love my juice. I love juicy questions. So I definitely had to add this in here. For me though, it has been, first of all, yes, I have had SL sex. I have had multiple SL sex. I have enjoyed multiple SL sex. So yes, but the last time I had SL sex, it has been years. It has been a long time. But I know back in the day though, I have stories. I could tell. I used to like walk around half naked at this sex sim. Just, do you know what? Let me not reveal myself, okay? I basically, like I said this before, I was a hoe. I was a hoe at one point in time, and now I have reformed. But hey, even though it's been a few years since I've had it, you know what they say. Sex is like riding a bike. You never forget. So I can dust off my vag anytime. Let me stop embarrassing myself. Okay, next question. Are you in an SL family? And if yes, what family are you in? I am currently in no SL family. I am a loner. Like, seriously, I am alone most of the time. I have a very short friend list. So, and I kind of like it that way. I like talking to people, but I like then like going back into my own reclusive manner, I guess. So no, I'm not in any SL family, and that's okay with me. Next question is, do you have a premium account? I have been on SL now for 12 years, and I have never had a premium account. And I think the reason why I put this question in here, because I feel like some newbies think that you need it or something, but I have been on SL for 12 years and I've never, ever had a premium account. But I am thinking of getting it now, but I don't know. But like, yeah, I don't have it. So next question is your top 3 SL stores. Now, I know for the fellow people who are just like me, who love to shop, this is like an impossible question. Top 3 SL stores. And I can't fully answer this question because like, I need like at least like a top 3 in design, a top 3 in clothes, a top 3 in shoes, a top 3 in hair. I need like that. I can't have like a top 3 like all around. That's just too much. But I will do top 3 in clothes. I think is Soul, Ison, and Rosary. Now trust me, this is hard for me to do. You don't understand how hard this is. And top 3 in shoes, I'm gonna go for Enchante, Fedora, and Essence. because I looked in my inventory and I think that's the most I have their stuff of. But trust me, there's so much more things that I love, like interior, like, don't get me started, but I'm gonna stick with those, okay? I'm gonna stick with those. Next question is your top 3 new finds. So the chosen thing doesn't have to be new, it just has to be new to you. So the top 3 new finds that I recently kind of started knowing about, like this past year or less, is the store Ruli. They're great. But when I first met the store, they didn't do my body, didn't have my body, but now they do, and I love them. Now the second store is Babe. Now I don't think I've seen the in-world store, so I don't know if they have one. I think they do, I don't know. I've only ever saw them on Marketplace, but their hair bases are amazing. They're so good. I love them so much. So yeah, I'm so glad I found them. And the last I think I'll say is Fake Society. I found out about them when Cooper Buddy came out, and I was like trying to find like who's making for Cooper. So that's how I found out about them, because they started making for the Cooper Buddy, and I was looking for Cooper clothes, and that's how I found out about them. They are awesome. They are so good. Next question. One thing you miss about SL back in the day. I don't know. I think this question is it might be the same for everybody, but I don't know. But for me, I think the thing I missed most about SL back in the day was obviously how there were places that like you can go to at any point, at any time in the day, and then you will still see loads of people and you can still mingle around. Whereas now, like when you're going shopping, when you're going to the stores, you don't see nobody. You don't see no one. And I like back in the day, they had like Sims where like you go there, it doesn't matter when you go there, you're gonna see loads of people. But it's not really like that anymore. You kind of have to know where to go to see like a crowd. And usually you see a crowd at events or parties, but sometimes you don't know where the party's at. So that's the thing I miss. I miss that there were like community Sims that people really just like hang out there. They'll stay there like all day and just hang out. That's what I miss about SL back in the day. So next question. What is your favorite new feature in SL? Now, obviously, I don't know. Let me say an easy question, an easy answer to this question. I think Bento. I think Bento is my favorite feature that has come out. Like the fact that you can move your fingers and you have facial expressions, it just makes it a lot more realistic. And I love it. And I'm starting to love all the the more advanced scripting that you can do. I think before SL was very basic, but now with scripting, there's like you can like cook and you can like clean and you can interact with things more better now, I guess. So, but I'm gonna say like Bento. Bento is like one of the features that is awesome. Next question. What do you want to see in SL? Ooh, I really want to know people's answer to this question as well. What do you want to see? What do I want to see in SL? I think for me, because I just love realism in a game, so I think improvement in scripting. Improvement in I don't know, like improvement in scripting. So like things like, I don't know, driving and cooking and cleaning are more like fluid, I guess. What else? I don't know, just improvement in things like that. So I think it's very script based. So improvement in scripting, that's what I'm going to say. is what I want to see in SL. Get on it, SL. Or should I say Linden Labs? What activity do you like doing the most in SL? Now, I have only been doing this past year, or even less than a year, like maybe like 8-9 months or something. But I really, really enjoy it, and that is taking SL flights. So there's this group in World called Passengers of SL. Mila Vanderbilt kind of put me onto this, and they have people who own planes kind of post when they're departing and when they're having a flight, and then you TP there and you can go on a plane and you can have a flight. Sometimes a flight can be 5, 10, 15 minutes long. I just love it. Like I said, I love like realism, and that is just so awesome. And like I didn't know there's like so many airports in Second Life, and like it's just so cool. And like when you land, like I just go into the airport and I take a look around, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so cool how like you can have like a check-in, and like it's just so cool. So I love it. It's just like peaceful and relaxing, especially when you go into mouse look. Like you have to go into mouse look to get the full effect, so it really feels like you're taking a flight. So that's the thing I really like doing the most, is taking SL flights. Okay, so the last question I have is one tip for new players. One tip for new players. Oh, okay, I don't know. Like a lot of people I hear say that SL is difficult, SL is so hard. And I feel like, I don't know, I feel like, of course, when you start anything, it's difficult, it seems difficult. But trust me, when you get into it, it's not that hard. Like, and especially now, like the big rise in people making content for SL, making YouTube content for SL. Like there's so many tutorials, there's so many stuff. But I feel like, okay, the one tip I would say to players is get a SL Instagram account, get a SL Facebook account, and follow everybody. Because I think, because like a lot of things that like, especially like when you want to get like the good stuff, like you need to be on Instagram, you need to be on Facebook. If you want to know where to get the best shoes, the best clothes that are not just like advertised by Linden Labs, you know what I mean? So I think that's a tip I would give to new players. If you want to know what like the real OG people are doing, what we're rocking, how we get about, how we find parties, get a SL Facebook, get an SL Instagram. That's my tip. So that's it for today's video. I hope you like this challenge. I hope you guys do it, because I am so nosy. Like I want to know the answers to these questions, like, and how everyone is different in SL. Like I really want to know the answers to these questions from other people. So I hope you guys do it. If not, hey, I did it, so you know me. And yeah, that's it for today. I will see you in the next video, and until then, stay safe. Bye.